Hey, random substance, come join the family. Oh, a new member to the household. Men can't even cry without being judged. It's too feminine. When females can't be powerful without being judged, it's too masculine.
Life is what you make it. My shit been amazing. I can't see a way out. I've been stacking face down off canvases I painted. I just spent the rain day on shit I can't afford, but that's the price.
Well, today I think I'm looking sexy as per usual. Come on, tell me I don't. No, don't tell me that in case it knocks my self-confidence and that. You know me. Anyway, today we're going to be serious, kind of, partially. We're going to be talking about something that I think is very necessary. The speech of 2020, not because it relates to 2020, but purely because it makes a lot of sense. I feel like 2020 is the year where everybody's confused and everybody's missing things and noticing things and realizing things. And I feel like it's time we wake up, like really wake up and realize what's really going on under our noses. Anyway, guys, I want you to subscribe, leave a like if you want more videos like this and other inspirational videos. Sit down, be quiet, get your popcorn. Yeah, sit down there, yeah, and you watch me. You listen to the words I'm saying. Now, I know it's going to be hard not to just stare at me, but right now, I think we need to be calm. We need to be calm and collective about this situation. We need to sit here. We need to read. Well, I'm reading, but we need to listen to what I'm saying. When the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will know peace. It's inevitable you'll all have specific opinions based on the narratives you attend to, whether that be the television, doctors, the government. However, as of this very moment, I insist on becoming your narrative. So please, take heed. Humans are naturally designed as loving, kind, sociable creatures. Now, mankind is overrated, known to be the most intelligent beings on Earth. Whoever came up with that is a real comedian. But of course, it's absolutely fantastic we exterminated slavery in 1865. War was abolished in 1945. Finally, Finally, multiple races can live together in harmony. I sincerely apologize for the misconceptions. But sorry, love, it's not over. It never was, nor will it ever be. Until we praise ourselves for all the things we accomplished, yet we haven't achieved a single thing, unless you count ending an evil we created in the beginning. We created war, we commit crime, murder, rape, form pollutions of which infect our skies. We ruin each other's lives. Us humans are the cancer, not the cure, and continue to be until. It's simply hysterical to think England is a first world country and then is spending around £36 billion on war, weapons of mass destruction and annihilation, instead of on the homeless. It's estimated 320,000 homeless souls in the UK call the streets their home. That's 1 in every 201 people that wander our streets in search of food and shelter. This is what mankind construct, simply the incompetence to help others. It's simply hysterical to think we've reached equality, especially when men can't even cry without being judged. It's too feminine. When females can't be powerful without being judged, it's too masculine. When people are racially discriminated in a place of work, held back because of the colour of skin. It's simply hysterical to think that our planet is safe. When our factories and cars produce toxic dioxides that raid our skies, we're causing global warming, people. Giving him the furnace to burn our world out. Imagine each year, 18.7 million acres of forest is lost. Here's a fact. Turns out humans are the only creatures that'll chop down a tree, make paper from it, and on the paper print out, "Save the trees." And they call us intelligent. That'll never be us. Until. Please don't hesitate to admit if you'd allow a random civilian to deal with your bank account. No one? Anyone? See, that's interesting. Because doctors don't study nutrition. You know, the natural medicine we put inside our bodies. We trust them to give us advice about food.
Now that's the face of a man that is confused.
Then we willingly take vaccinations, dead forms of diseases, to prevent the disease. We welcome it. Hey, random substance, come join the family. Oh, a new member to the household. Seems a little too irresponsible for me, personally. Furthermore, we stuff our faces with all sorts of foods, good and bad, containing ingredients with extremely complex names and additives that make food last longer. I mean, what kind of chemicals are they putting into our food to change the natural causes of food over time? For your information, beavers' anuses were once extracted for an approved additive in vanilla. Think on that for a while, because to me, that's majorly concerning. Then we wonder, after all of these unexplained pollutions, chemicals, viruses, why we get things like cancer. You know, I'm 110%, yes, 110% confident that not one caveman got cancer. You know what? I say we just hop in a time machine and get back to the Jurassic period, people. These may be facts, but this is still just speculation. But it's got to make you wonder though, right? It's fascinating that the school system hasn't changed in the past few hundred years. Yeah, maybe there's a few extra numbers in maths, like 192. Or maybe some new dinosaur bones in science. But the system remains exactly the same. It engrosses me how they don't teach us to make our own businesses. They fail to teach us how to make money for ourselves. Instead, they mold us into little puppets. And we comply to their rules as an orderly, non-resistant group of zombies. Walk to the left, be quiet, sit down, coat off, shirt tucked in. Where's your pencil case, Kaya? Still to this day, shocks me how many people still trust the authorities and call any idea against them a conspiracy, almost as if we forgot ever since a hierarchy was created. They've always controlled us, hence all the wars, rebellions, beheadings of kings, government assassinations. Is it really that far-fetched to believe that COVID-19 and every other weird disease was potentially planned? Or am I really just crazy? It concerns me that we're oblivious to the brainwashing, yet we notice our partners are manipulating us. One pandemic and old ladies have to fight for toilet paper. People raiding stores as if it wasn't going to get restocked the next day. Like sheep. Followers. What has doctors, the authorities, school and food all got to do with mankind overall? Good question. Humans have the tendency to want to control, and that's an action of corruption and power. Yet we comply to it. We take anything they give us as long as they say it's safe. However, I'm obligated to admit, they're preparing us for the rest of our lives. We'll be the robots they wanted. Until. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm handing over a mirror to reflect on you. Who? Who do you want to be? Will you join me? Or the conspiracy? Human control, destruction, environmentally and physically. Can we fix the whole world? Probably not. But we can sure as hell take a shot. Because until man terminate the idea of making one race superior and another inferior, until man choose generosity over greed, love over hate, life over death, pride over jealousy, optimism over pessimism, freedom over control, community over isolation, harmony over war, until man of an authoritative role choose integrity over division, and when the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will know peace. Thank you. Oh, I'll clap for myself. Thank you. I know, heartwarming speech. I just want y'all to know, the world is not as it seems. It's not as simple as you want it to be. Now, everybody just wants to believe. And you know what? It would be great if we could just accept that the government are here to help us. Everybody's here to help us. But at the end of the day, the fact of the matter is everyone's in it for themselves. That's the reason that the rich stay rich and the poor, unless they work for it as hard as they possibly can, basically remain poor. That's how life works. And it's not a coincidence that life works like that. It's always worked like that. I've gone through history. I did a whole history lesson. Well, a lot of history lessons. And all of these history lessons taught me one thing. All I was learning about in those history lessons was war, fighting, death, all of these things. And people get angry. If we have to get something, we have to fight for it, because at the end of the day, like I said, the rich stay rich, the poor stay poor, black stay black and at the bottom of the food chain, white stay at the top of the food chain. Well, is it the food chain? It doesn't even matter what chain it is. The point is they stay at the top, we stay at the bottom. The poor stay at the bottom, the rich stay at the top. It just remains like this throughout the rest of society. Humans control each other. Humans, yes, we're sociable creatures. Yes, we need each other. But there's also a fact that many of us humans are all in it for ourselves. The government, in it for themselves. A lot of people are in it for themselves. And nobody ever seems to understand how important it is, how unfortunate that certain things have happened in our lifetime. It's like we forget all of the things that have happened in history. Like we forget that the government are controlling. They have been for all eternity. Even if they weren't called the government, they were still always the controlling ones. Always have been, always will be. Okay, I'm not saying we should start a rebellion. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I want you to be 100% understanding of the situation at hand. I'm not saying that COVID-19 was definitely the government. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it genuinely is just a disease. But I'm just saying don't rule it out. I'm just saying, why are you going to sit here and tell me I'm wrong for believing them? After everything the government can do and have done, and you want to tell me that this situation is far-fetched? No, the situation isn't far-fetched. You're a fool to believe it's far-fetched. But it's okay. Because I'm trying to open everyone's eyes. Everybody's a fool sometimes. I'm a fool sometimes. I want you to open your eyes and see. See what I'm trying to show you. See what I can see. All of these things that I've just read out. Optimism, love, harmony. All of these things won't be our world unless we fight for it. I don't care how you fight for it. Just fight for it. Fight for us. Fight for humanity. Video here, guys. I just want y'all to subscribe, leave a like, click the bell, do it all. Leave a comment if you need. I'm gonna go and admire myself in the mirror. Peace out, guys.
Life is what you make it. Life shit been amazing. I can't see a way out. I've been stacking face down off canvases I painted. I just spent the rain day on shit I can't afford, but that's the